Okay guys, so as I'm sure most of you are aware, the 4-2-1-3 formation at the minute is dominating FC25. I'm using it in the Elite Division. I'm going to show you the tactics today, but also show you in-game how to use this formation. It is the one you want to be using at the minute if you're serious about getting those higher wins in champs or getting that rivals promotion. This is your absolute best chance because it is like the 4-3-2-1 from last year in the sense of it is just by far and away the best right now. So we're going to get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like if you do, and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the team that I am running with. It is in the 4-2-1-3, and like I say, I am going to be showing you how to use it, and that is quite important because there's certain things you do in this formation that people may not realise. So stick around for the gameplay part after the tactics. There's no good just throwing tactics on and not knowing what you're doing. So stick around for that. Also, if you do enjoy this style of video, I would appreciate if you did subscribe. If you have any questions, do leave a comment for me down below and I will get back to as many of you guys as possible. But 4-2-1-3, you can see the sort of players that I'm using in here. You want quick wingers, quick striker, a cam that just has insane passing, finishing, that sort of stuff. Ramirez is actually really good as the holding plus. We've got a deep line playmaker, and then you want two fullbacks who can defend, but also, you know, good going forward. But I'll show you guys everything we are doing. As you can see there, that is how we line it up with the roles. I'm actually using short passing. I got that inspiration. I saw Redlack using it, another YouTuber and pro player, and I stuck it on. And it works really, really well. I've had success since putting that on. I am using 95 depth as well, which, don't get me wrong, there is times where I feel like, oh, you know, maybe I've just conceded that through ball because of that. But the benefits you get from pressing so high, I noticed that as well. If you are not comfortable with your defending, definitely lower that depth. But that is what I'm running. But guys, we're going to get into a game of Elite Division rivals now, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this formation. Okay then guys, so we are getting into the game, and I'm going to show you what you want to be doing in this formation. Sort of like just one of my gameplay videos that I do that you guys may be aware of, where I share my thought process. I'm just going to let you know what I'm looking for, what the aim is in different positions. There's every chance we go and lose the game because, you know, we're playing Elite Division and it's not easy. But yeah, we'll go from there. So I get the ball with my CDMs. That is how I sort of start a lot of the attacks. If there's no room in the middle, I do look to like player lock and look for the wide players. But in general, this is what you're going to see. We start with the central players. We try and work the ball out wide. And then we sort of go direct to the wingers. From there, you're trying to get the wingers free for these over-the-top through balls or just normal through balls in behind. You can see the high press there really paying dividends. Oro nearly sold the attack, but it actually worked out okay in the end. So again here, oh, he marked that really well. We were looking for the driven pass there. Second man press does win us the ball back. Nothing really on, so we're going to recycle. Player lock into our cam. Nothing on again, so we're just going to R1 dribble, recycle. Obviously, we're playing against a high level player, so you're not going to have the same space as you do like at other levels. It's just the way it is. Good turnover there for us. This guy is pressing like an absolute madman, by the way. But you can see this high depth like really paying off. It is... people just cannot breathe with it, man. But a player lock there, ball into the cam, go for the over the top, maybe offside. He's actually not offside. And from here, you're looking for these cutbacks. So we get the ball back to Zidane, bit of R1 dribbling, driven pass. And then the finishing is so good now that when you get the ball into that area, you can actually just finish. So just recycling the ball back to your cam, a driven pass into your striker, that is all that's needed. You can see it's very simple the way we're playing, but the reason that makes this formation so good is we're getting these overloads in attack. So you see here again, just a couple of like passes, and we're just all the way in a dangerous position. Here again, have the ball with the cam. R1 dribbling. Nothing really on, so we just wait, buy our time, ball out to the winger. And then from there, it's going to be the same again. We're working it into this cutback area. Get the ball into our striker. Work a bit of magic. Oh. Oh. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can see this guy is being ripped apart by the 4-2-1-3. So, we've got to stay switched on. The game's never over this early in the Elite Division, especially on this patch where it's so easy to attack and score goals. But the same premise is going to apply here. Nothing really on other than our wide player, so we will go into him. I'm constantly sending my players on runs. That is super important. You don't want your team to become static, especially in a formation like this where you're going to get so many options. You really want to be making the most of that. So again, we pass it into our winger. We use a sprint boost. We're looking for those cutbacks, whether it be to the edge of the box or in the box. Get the ball here. We go for the driven pass. Get fortunate. One extra pass again. And just like that, it is 3-0 already after 25 minutes in the Elite Division. We are absolutely ripping the guy apart. Bless him. Here, got to be careful. Make sure that we're tracking the run. This is a disgusting kickoff. It would have been. But from here again. Oh, I've spent way too long on the ball there. Using that second man press here. Trying to make sure that we cover the easy pass. That all just came from a disgusting kickoff. I'm not even taking blame for that one. But here, we kick off, pass to our winger. Got the over-the-top through ball down the line. We're triggering the runs, fake player lock. Looking for that cutback again. They're going to start predicting it, but when that happens, it's going to allow you to do this and actually cut inside. We do end up winning a corner from it. But there's really not a lot that people can do at the minute against this formation because there's simply too many attacking options for what they have defensively. There, we work the ball to our cam, work our magic, and just like that, it is going to be 4-1. But hopefully you guys are getting an idea from this of how to really sort of abuse this formation. Because at the minute, I don't think anything else even comes close, to be completely honest with you. Here again, sending our winger on a run, nothing really on. We'll take our time, bit of R1 dribbling again, shielding the ball now. We work the ball into our cam. I do have my forwards, as you would have seen earlier, on roaming, and that really, really helps with a lot of this. They're just always in space. It's really nice. But we'll recycle the ball here, through ball over the top, header across. And there is another goal. It's actually, I feel really bad because the way this formation operates, people genuinely just, I just sit for some of these goals and I am thinking, like, what could they even do? Obviously, there is ways that this guy could be doing better because if I was against, like, a pro player, this wouldn't be happening. But in general, this formation is very, very, very strong. Unlucky for him there. He actually made a decent opportunity. Here, using that second man press, make sure we don't give an easy shot away. We'll take that every day of the week. If he wants to do pop shots from them sort of angles, go ahead, my friend. But again here, we get the ball, central position, looking for those driven passes, making sure that we're triggering the runs of all of our players. You can see all the runners that I'm getting going forward. And if there's nothing clear on, you just recycle and go back. Eventually, you 100% will have a runner. It just is happening. This guy, like, he's obviously going to be getting frustrated. He's going to pull players out, that sort of stuff. But you can see here again, sending our striker on a run. Went for the over-the-top through ball there. Didn't manage to get it off that time. We defend quite well. I gave the ball back like an idiot. Second man press, and that is half-time. 5 goals against an Elite Division player. And honestly, we've made it look pretty simple. And I would say that's sort of because it is. It's obviously not everyone is going to be able to play to the highest level. But this formation, it's genuinely giving you a very good chance of getting wins. As long as you use it right and do, you know, what you're seeing here, you're going to have opportunity to go out there and improve your rankings, like, for sure. It's a really fun formation to use in this meta as well, because you just have so many attacking options. Here, got to make sure that we're marking that through ball in behind. We're using the second man press whilst doing it. The other thing with this formation is it's obviously defensively very good as well, because you have the two DMs. Here, he's giving us all the space in the world with our winger. We can just run in. And I think this guy may well have had enough. Yes, he has. I cannot say I blame him. But guys, that is the 4-2-1-3. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace. Don't forget to subscribe.